Hello everyone, good evening. It's Saturday and I'm Suma Shekhar from Healthy Routine, a founder and CEO of Healthy Routine. Yeah, I'm really glad I'm getting a very good response from everyone and I thank you for that, for welcoming food as medicine. Yeah, so the company ethics here is no to preservatives, and we believe strongly as food as medicine. The right combination with right ingredients gives the wonderful healing results to our body. In this way, I'm treating one of my known family friend, auntie. She has been transplanted with the kidney transplant has been done to her. So I have been giving her a kind of consultation with the products of with whatever she has got uh, inside the kitchen. So she has been treating with those kinds of herbs, leaves, spices, and also food. So she is giving a great response. And we also deal with lots of detoxifying plants with whatever we have in our kitchen. So we are specialized in making a lot of granola laddus, healthy baking jams, using lemon as the natural preservatives, nut butters, many of the things. So we also take classes on whatever you ask for. Yeah, here was few details of Healthy Routine which I wanted to share you today. And the topic what we are discussing here would be, pregnancy, which is, pregnancy means a lot to me. Like we women are blessed to be a pregnant, and that's a life biggest miracle, and it's also a gift having life growing inside you. Just the motherhood is something else which cannot be explained. Kindly enjoy your pregnancy through and through, each and every day. That's something which you cannot get back. Once you have a baby and it starts growing up, you see that, like life, you have given birth to a baby and it is growing in front of you. So kindly enjoy it every moment of your pregnancy and post pregnancy as well. So we will the thing what Healthy Routine will make you much easier, like to deal with few problems. Like we'll all go through small problems during our pregnancy, in which doctors will not give you any kind of medication. And again, I would like to thank Dr. Hema Divakar, who is my mentor and who handled high risk pregnancy of mine in a very natural way. And but yeah, delivery, of course, I had a C-section, but still she handled it in a very different way. So what I would like to suggest or the experience what I have been through with my two pregnancies, I would like to share. That is, during my pregnancy, early in the morning, what I used to do is, it has been from the decades in my family. We have been doing this. Every pregnant ladies, even my cousins, everyone, we used to listen a lot of Vishnu Sahasranama, Rudra, and Chame. All this gives you a lot of positive vibes to yourself and your baby as well. Try to interact with your baby. Talk to your baby, holding your hand on the womb like this, and try to interact that love and that positivity what you push inside your womb matters a lot. It will also hear you. Whatever you give good thoughts to your during pregnancy, it will definitely listen to you. It's just like, we have been watching this Mahabharata, Ramayana, and all these things. And you also see Abhimanyu, right? Like, it might be very weird what I'm talking to you, but no, it is. The old people, what they say, it is very much true. Try to listen to them and, try to listen to positive things. Yeah, there are few disturbing things which comes and try to neglect it. Forgive and forget is the best medicine, what I always say, and what I always, make that as my strength and move on. So the foods, what are the foods during pregnancy which will help you out? So do take multivitamin, as in, see, there are a lot of people who say take multivitamins. What are multivitamins? We don't know, and we don't want medicines. What are those? Eating a balanced diet that is rich in vitamins and minerals is the best way to provide your body with all the healthy nutrients. It needs to support. It is a big support for a baby to grow inside your tummy. A healthy diet alone, however, may not be enough to your pregnancy, right? So, gynec will give you a lot of other medications. So, we will discuss today on those medications which are really, really important during your pregnancy, not the medicines. We will discuss on the food. Okay, the basic medicines during pregnancy we consume are the folic acid, calcium, and iron, right? These are the three verticals of which are rich in those kinds of folic acid or calcium or the iron. We will go on. So anyway, whatever the doctor says, you also will follow those. Also, you will be eating these kind of foods to help you out to nourish more, right? Like folic acid. So here we say folic acid rich foods. Why do you really have to take the folic acid? As told by my doctor to me was, because for the growth of the spine of the baby is very, very important. So all the nervous systems get connected there, and so the formation of the spine of a baby is very, very important. So the folic acid rich foods are, beans, peas, green peas, lentils, avocados, spinach, citrus rich foods like oranges, lemon, limes, bananas, nuts, and seeds. The veggies, I would really like to, emphasize and say asparagus. Yes, asparagus are very, very rich in folic acid. And my favorite is, bendi or lady's finger. You can eat that just like that raw, or you can stir fry that, you can make sambar out of it, or any way you can consume it, the bendi. If you really get a good stuff of asparagus, ladies who are trying to want a baby, they can go to 1mg mall. There is a food mart or something. There is one mall which is related to food. You get nice imported asparagus. I'm talking about in Bangalore. So you get very nice asparagus. They are expensive but worth it. So the second thing is calcium. Okay, yeah, doctors will definitely prescribe you a good amount of calcium. So calcium, I would say dates, kharjoor. So kharjoor is one, that small one, it's filled with energy. So during pregnancy, you might feel little low and you want the instant energy. It's filled with natural sugars. So dates are good source uh, of protein, fiber, iron, potassium and manganese. Also vitamin K. So this will really help you. And the tip for dates, what I used to do, and which has been followed from the decades in my house, completely in my family, what we do is we soak the dry dates, we open that up and see whether any insects are there or not. We remove the seed, and what I used to do is soak 2 dates, seedless, dry dates, in the water of probably 300 ml or 200 ml of water. You will just soak that dates in that water and keep it overnight. Early in the morning, you will just wake up, finish off your daily routine and consume 2 dates with water. The water is so sweet, you can drink and you can chew the dates. It will be very soft. So in that way, it helps you for the good blood circulation. It eases out the constipation. Constipation is a major problem during pregnancy. So eating banana and eating dates will help you to ease out the constipation problem. And second thing, with calcium, milk and milk products, such as you can go with low-fat paneer, tofu, cheese, yogurt, and daily I would recommend to consume a glass of milk before going to bed, with two pinches of haldi and also pepper powder. Not too much of pepper powder, little bit of pepper powder. So with jaggery, you get this organic jaggery and all those things. So how I do it, you can, if you really want it, you can write it down. Probably I take 100 ml of water for one person. Add 1 or 1.5 spoon of jaggery and 2 pinches of haldi, fresh haldi, and also the pepper powder. So you can add it and then boil it, reduce down a little bit. The water has to reduce down for 5 minutes, and then you can add a little bit of milk and then consume it. You can stain it and then drink it, or else if you don't want to, you can just drink just like that. So this will help you for your good sleep, as well as haldi is an antibiotic, as I've been telling. It has got 4 A's: antibiotic, antiseptic, antibacterial and anti-inflammation. It reduces the inflammation also, so it will actually make you sleep well. So the third thing is iron. So iron based foods are beans and lentils like rajma, chickpeas, soya beans, peanuts. Peanuts, you can use it with chutneys, or you can have 1 or 2 tablespoons of peanut butter with chapatis or breads, or however. If you do it at home, it is much better because it is with no preservatives. If you don't want to, if you're okay with the outside product, you can get peanut butter, and because they contain a lot of sugar also in that. So when you make it at home, it doesn't contain a lot of sugar. So we also do a lot of nut butters in healthy routine as well. So anybody wants it, you please let us know. So again, you can also have this, if you're a non-vegetarian, you can also have this salmon fish. It contains omega-3 fatty acids, which are important for the brain and eye development in the growing of your baby. It is a natural source of vitamin D as well. So this will help you with lot of this. And don'ts. I don't want anyone to do this during their pregnancy is don't drink a lot of coffee. I think coffee lovers will really get angry on me, but still I'm saying lot of. I didn't say that don't drink coffee. No, don't drink lot of coffee. Have a small glass in the morning if you're if you really want it. And then why I would like to answer you, because it might increase the heart rate of the baby when you're pregnant. So that is the only reason we say drink less coffee, caffeine. Caffeine is also good. I don't deny that, because it detoxifies your liver, and there are people who drinks a lot of coffee. They are very strong when it comes to their mind as well, and as well as health wise they are really really strong. So don't drink too much, like 5-6 times of coffee. Have 1 or 2 doses, that would be enough. And don't eat unpasteurized milk products or milk. So try to go with pasteurized milk and milk products. Try to use less fat. Try to put on your weight in a very smart way. And don't consume alcohol or any kind of assorted drinks. So it gives a bad impact. Our thought flows will be very different. Or please don't smoke. If you are if you have a habit, try to quit that for 9 months. And if you quit that for 9 months, definitely you will go on quitting when the baby is growing. So it is all our mind, how strong we can be. It is you, how strong you can be. And the strong wellness tips, what I used to do during my pregnancy was, I would like to, say this. Please do mudra. That is the chin mudra. It is, you will be holding both the hands, fingers like this, and you will see the pulse. Don't cross your hands or feet without crossing your feet. You have to do, and your hand should be like this. It's kind of a mudra which will help you to link your brain and heart, so you think well. When you are really anxiety, there will be a lot of anxieties going on during our pregnancies. So to handle that, this mudra will help you a lot. You might feel my baby is not kicking, or I used to get this when I'm carrying for the second one, and I used to go panic and all those things. So this mudra used to help me out a lot. It eases out your stress level and it calms you down. You hold this mudra and take a long deep breaths for 5-6 times, and this will help you out a lot to calm down. You'll be able to think. When your mind and heart thinks together, things will happen in a very smart way. So it also improves the concentration and also the memory power of yourself. And once you hold this chin mudra and then you hold the other hand on your tummy and then talk to your baby, it reaches very well. So it cuts down your anger. You'll be irritated many times with lot of small issues which we go through during pregnancy. Those things will help you out. It improves your sleep pattern also. When you don't get sleep, try. I'm not talking about only pregnant ladies here with this mudra. This is a very miracle mudra. So anybody in the house, you can talk to your kids also. This will also increase your memory power. So you just keep like this and tell your kids also, if you are having kids or your husband or anyone can do. There's no boundaries to do this Chin Mudra. So it also helps to connect to your inner self. So this is called as Chin Mudra. You can try doing it for 5, I would say 3 days would be okay, and give a comment to our FB or blog or anywhere. So we are very much open to the questions now, since that we finished the session. So anyone have got any questions, please let me know. And I would like to conclude here saying that I'm really proud to say that I've given a seminar on this pregnancy to Life Cell, which is India's largest and #1 stem cell banking company. So yeah, stem cell collecting of stem cell is really good, and we had a nice session with them, and a lot of pregnant ladies, they got benefited with the small tips what I have given to them also. So by all this, I would like to conclude saying this: kindly visit our website, that is www.healthyroutine.com. It is ROOTIN.com. Thank you so much.